Oh, a brief moment of silence there because I'm talking about the 380 cartridge. BATJAC J.W, are you out of your mind? Are you really messing with 380? Are you loading 380? Yes, I am. I actually read a comment once that somebody said, who would actually load 380? Okay, yes, let's get it all over with. I recently picked up a Walther PPK, all right, and a romance between that and 007, James Bond. Oh, let's get into it. No, we'll get into it in another video. This video is about the 380 and my thoughts on reloading it, my thoughts on the cartridge in general. Why not just choose a 9mm? That argument seems to stretch miles and miles and miles. Some people love them, some people hate them. You could almost say it's like the Glock argument. Okay, yes, I recently picked up a Walther PPK in 380, and why would anybody do that? For me, it was James Bond, although we know that his earlier films, I believe it was a 32 ACP. Okay, but I picked up some of this stuff here, ran it through the gun. This is the Winchester Train and Defend stuff. I have some Fiocchi stuff, and now I've never really messed with the cartridge, never had it. This is my first gun I ever bought in 380. Boy, was I surprised when I went to the store and even Walmart and found out just how expensive this stuff is. All right. Now out here where I'm at, you know, a box of 9mm, 50 rounds, Winchester's about $9 and some change for your tax. But you get the picture, and that's 50 rounds. Now when you go to buy this stuff, you're talking 20 bucks for 50 rounds. You're doubling the price. Now I'm talking Walmart prices here, so I know that's kind of not fair to compare them to other places, but that's what I'm comparing it to. I'm saying Walmart. I go to Walmart to buy the ammo, and that's what I found. So, in the regards of that, if you think about the cartridge itself and the size, to 9mm. All right. Of course, we all know the 380 has been kind of regarded as the 9mm short. You can see just how much of a difference there is. Of course, the being a flat point and everything. Reloading it is not that much different than reloading 9mm. Now I'm doing this on a Lee turret press, and I've been having good results with it. I did have bad results from my experience in loading this cartridge on a progressive Dillon, like say the 1050. My gosh, are we sending in the rocket launcher to kill the mouse? But yes, it is a slightly smaller cartridge in general. You can look at it. The shell plate or the shell holder is different from a 9. You cannot use the 9mm shell holder for the 380 as the 9, which actually shocks me. Okay, so the benefits obviously to reloading this is to cut down on the cost of this stuff right here. I do not see myself continuing to spend the $20 a box to shoot this thing. Even and I wasn't actually planning on shooting the gun a whole lot, because it was more or less the nostalgia of having it, and just for keepsake, and you know, to be able to watch old James Bond and sometimes just put it on the coffee table and watch James Bond. Okay, I picked up some of this stuff. Here is the stuff I'm using right now. I bought this at the local gun shop, Bear Creek Supply. I don't know why I was thinking Black Bear. Maybe because it's a photo of Black Bear on it. Now, this stuff is just a, it was a 98 grain lead. I think they call them, I think they're molly coated. This is just some stuff I picked up just to test out. My experience with this thing, this gun is super accurate. Very, very accurate. And it probably has a lot to do with the barrel is fixed. If you don't know the PPK very well, you take the slide off, the barrel is fixed. So you get a lot of accuracy out of it. I was really surprised at how accurate it was. Well, so got to looking into loading the cartridge and everything. Now, I will say it was kind of strange because I was warned before I bought it that the PPK can be picky with ammo. Now, when I first initially shot it, I did have some trouble with the Fiocchi. I'm not going to lie about that. So, but I haven't ran it again since I've done a nice cleaning job on the gun and cleaned it up. Not that I didn't clean it before I shot it. I did. But I may just try this Fiocchi again. And the Winchester seemed to work great. Even though this stuff said less recoil, did have a, did pack a punch. So shooting 380 and my thoughts on its I guess its performance is pretty impressive to me. I actually I must say I'm not gonna knock it. So I was really impressed with it. It punches some good holes in the paper, as it will. You know, I mean, we're talking pretty much 9mm diameter. The box I got is the diameter of 356, which is pretty much 9mm. So anyhow, that's just a little chat on what I thought about it. This is just the initial video on it. Sorry if you were looking for a video full of information and everything. This is just kind of my thoughts, my first impressions on this 380 cartridge. Man, am I really loading this stuff? Yes, I am loading 380 and being very successful with it and enjoying it and kind of just tailoring the rounds through my PPK, my James Bond gun. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm BATJAC J.W. and I shall return.